off the back of a elite VIP fitness meet up today with one of my clients out here in Bali. He's quite big into Forex trading, living life on his own terms. He just wants to take it all the way to the top with his physique and mindset, get the full 360 result, body, mind, spirit, lifestyle, take it all the way. There were so many reflections from that, and we got to the point of speaking about when you're in social situations, why do you not become the rising tide that lifts all ships? Because see, if you are willing, if you're one of those guys that conforms and compares themselves horizontally and just becomes the best out of a bad bunch, what is that doing for your self-worth? What is that doing for your self-esteem? It is literally taking you back years. Like I even said to the guy today, it's like, I could go back in time. No, not even go back in time. I could go back, right, to the UK and spend a week, one week, 7 days with maybe 3 to 5 of my old circle. And I would probably go back 10 years in terms of personal development. It would probably cost me about 100 grand doing that in terms of not being able to be on my peak for just 1 week. It would impact my mental state, my well-being, my health, my energy. And what it would do would dilute my mindset and make me believe, make me think that, you know what, it's okay to live that way. And the thing is, see, when you've been in a position for so fucking long and you've almost normalized the feeling of being average, you don't really have any exposure to a higher level of standards, so you have nothing really to compare to. But over like the last probably 6 months, the last year, I have went all in on my personal development, my self-development, my self-investment, my physique, my health, my energy, my relationships, finding faith, finding a purpose, finding a real deeper fucking drive, you know. And I know that is where I need to be, that is where I need to operate from, that is the frequency that I need to frequently see in my life. Because if every single week you're one of those guys that, you know, Monday grind, Tuesday grind, Wednesday grind, Thursday tired, burnt out, Friday comes the dinner, the drinks, wake up on Saturday absolutely fucked, order a breakfast in, you're away for mid-afternoon drinks, Sunday hungover, and then the cycle repeats. What you're doing right now is you're literally operating from sheer discipline, grit, and willpower, which we all know at this stage of the game is a very, very finite source of energy. A very finite source of energy, especially if you don't even know what the most enlightened source of energy is, which is inspired intention. And without that, you're going to continue thinking and believing that your current way of doing the thing is the best way of doing the thing. And it's like the quote says, until exposed, you will be unexposed. You actually need to realize what the proximity of being around high performers actually looks like. How much shit they get done in a given day. Even for my elite VIP fitness client this morning, he met up with me at 7 a.m. We done a fasted workout, back and biceps for like hard 90 minutes, took him through everything, pushed him to the limits. We done ice bath, sauna, cold exposure, had a great breakfast, went all in on nutrition, mindset, lifestyle, self-belief. Then what did we do straight after that? We freshened up, hydrated, and we got on the fucking treadmill and done 6 rounds, 800 meter sprints, back to back, 2 minutes rest in between. And after that, what did we do? Went for an amazing lunch and chatted philosophy, chatted lifestyle, relationships, mindset, business. And for him, he has all that stuff inside him already, but he just doesn't have the right people to share it with. And this is the thing, it's like, once you're exposed to a new standard, a new level of conversation, you're going to think that your thing is like a secret, like something you can't share with anyone, and you almost feel guilt about your own success. And this blows my mind. It's like, you don't need to feel that way. you should never have success guilt. And a lot of guys go wrong because even when they start becoming successful, they don't have the right skill set, mindset, or habits in place to really step into the new identity of who they need to be and own that shit. So what do? As they have an element of success and an element of wealth and fitness and a decent enough mindset which has got them so far already, which is cool. But they know they've really only just scratched their potential, just scratched it. There's so much fucking more in them. But they tend to just immerse themselves with lower performing people. And a rising tide lifts all ships. So you could be the guy that lifts all of them up, but you choose to pull yourself down to their level and fall into their mindset, their habits, their traits, their character. And that over time, right, it's like you want to go this way, they're going that way, and you're in the middle getting pulled apart. And think about how much of an impact that's actually having on your time, your attention, your energy, and the effort in which you're actually putting into the things that you know you now need to be doing to move the needle forward. It's crazy to me. It is completely crazy to me to believe that there's so many guys out there right now that I know personally on a personal level that are literally sitting on a gold mine. It could be their personal brand, it could be their health, it could be a physique. Do you know those guys that are like, could have the most elite body, the most elite physique, but every single weekend they just self-sabotage and fuck it up? That could be you right now. It could be a business idea. Remember that business idea you once had that you never went all in with, or even you started it, but you're only 40% in dipping your toe because you got caught up in the societal norms, guys. You got caught up trying to impress all the other guys. You got a wee bit of money behind you, so you know what? Straight to the fucking Rolex shop, buy the watch, give me validation. Buy the shoes, give me validation. Buy the car, give me validation. You're chasing the wrong things. You're chasing the wrong things, and it's like, I've said this so many times before, but until you find that deep intrinsic purpose, that feeling that you are successful despite what you have, none of the material will do anything. The material's nice. I like it. If you walk into a Lamborghini shop and it has a price fucking badge on it, you can buy that if you want to buy that, if you have that money. Anyone can do that. But not everyone has deep sense and purpose of self-worth, self-esteem, real confidence, and a real mission that inspires them. And that comes down to their systems. They don't have an elite coach in their corner guiding them through a process. They don't have the proximity to the right people so they can compare horizontally. See, the minute I started comparing up rather than across, my life completely changed, because you start going on a vertical. It's like a hockey stick curve. It's a small dip at the start because you feel like something's missing, and boom, you're right at the top. Whereas if you're comparing horizontally, you're just spreading yourself so thin, man, because everyone's doing that. Everyone's currently doing that. Everyone's trying to be like everyone else. Like, in a world where you are literally you, why would you want to be anyone else? Why would you trade off your own unique characteristics, your own unique traits? Everything about you is so special, and you don't even fucking know that yet. And I didn't know that about myself yet. And over the time, over the years, I've let go and let go and let go and let go to the point where I am just me. Just me. And I know what I value. I know what I want. I know what I believe in. I know what I trust. I know where I invest my money back into me, personal development. I know everything in which I now need to currently know for the current timeline and level I am at, and it keeps me so aligned. And I know, more importantly, guys, what I'm not for. I know, more importantly, what I'm not for. And this is called inversion thinking, where you can just sit, right, and instead of listing down all the things you want your life to look like, instead, write a list of what you don't want your life to look like. Imagine you've done that. Then, logically, if you were going to be a real faith-driven, logical thinker, you would trust your heart and be like, right, I do not want my life to look like this, so I'm just going to do the exact opposite of those behaviours. And as a byproduct, you will start behaving your way to a higher level of success in all those areas which I've touched on. Mindset, physique, spirit, life, like, it goes on, guys. It gets deeper and deeper. And I don't want to fucking stress on this more than I have to, but I make these videos because guess what? I've been where you've been. Funny that, eh? I've been where you've been. That's why I can hop on and just raw talk and just flow with it. Because if it was right, I could just sit here and just think, who needs this? Who needs this right now? Because when I can now deliver this message, guess what's going to happen? Those who watch it, those who have a big enough attention span that rate the shit that I put out, will deep it, they'll understand it. And they'll be like, you know what, maybe it is time to change. Maybe I have been playing it small. Maybe I have been comparing myself to, maybe you're a coach right now. Maybe you're comparing yourself to the other PTs in the local gym. When in reality, there's a massive fucking universe and world of much higher quality coaches and business owners that you can compare yourself to. And what that will do, elevate your thinking. Could be your relationship right now. You're maybe in your hometown and there's like 4 girls that are rockets, absolute babes. But they're the only 4 girls you think you can get and they're already taken, so you compare yourself down the way and you start going for the lesser batch. And that's a weird thing because the girls that are lesser, like lower in looks and personality and stuff, they're actually harder to get because everyone's after them. And there's going to be better guys than you currently that are after her too. It's like, the thing is, like, it's a weird kind of flip of the coin, but see, the highest value, the most biggest outcome, the craziest, most delusional end goal, big goal, it's actually easier to achieve that than it is to settle for average. It is actually easier to achieve an insanely powerful result more than it is to achieve an average one. And that's the kicker. Because people are playing on hard mode right now, trying to achieve something that's not even that good. When you could really go deep on it, go all in your personal development, remove the vices, get clarity of thinking for the first time in your life when there's no drugs, booze, porn, binge eating, no vices anymore, and you're thinking clear. And you're tapping in to that authentic voice, that universal intelligence, that fucking heart-led decision. And you find yourself really going fucking crystal clear on the actual thing it is and what you want, and then believing that you can achieve that, and then going for it. And the path to the fucking top of the mountain is tough, man. It's fucking tough, boys. But I tell you what, I'd rather climb the biggest, craziest mountain and achieve the peak. I'd rather climb Mount fucking Everest, right, than climb a few fucking 100-meter hills. Nobody remembers the guys that climbed those hills, but those who fucking climbed Everest, guys, fuck, they're the ones that get put in the books, man. They're the ones who go all the way because they were willing to set the fucking bar higher. Simple. So you need to stop comparing horizontally. You've got a really itchy nose for some reason. You need to stop comparing horizontally. Start looking up. Like I said yesterday in the video, inside first, outside second. Nail the inside, the internal game, then the external world will thank you for that and return what you truly deeply value because it's aligned. And then start with the end in mind and go back the way. What is at the end of the road for you and what you truly want? What are the actions, habits, and identity of the person that achieves that? Be that guy. Be that motherfucker and move towards every day. So I love you and leave you. I think we're jamming for like 50 minutes again. These videos are popping at the moment, man. Road to 1,000 subs, guys. See you at the top.